The rain poured over New York City, turning the sidewalks into rivers of neon reflections. Billboards flashed, taxi horns echoed, and Times Square glowed like a giant screen in the sky. In a wealthy private neighborhood just minutes from the crowds, outside a massive penthouse estate overlooking the city, a barefoot boy stood, soaked under the storm. His clothes clung to his skin, his empty stomach cramped painfully. Through the floor-to-ceiling windows, he watched staff clearing away untouched dishes, steaks, pasta, desserts, food headed straight for the trash. Most kids would have given up. But Daniel Andrade wasn't like most. He pushed the wet hair from his face and whispered, "This is my moment." That night, a starving boy made a promise so impossible. It would change the life of one of the wealthiest women in New York. Daniel knocked on the towering glass door. Inside, the sound of wheels rolled across polished marble. Victoria Ferris, powerful, feared and paralyzed from the waist down, approached in her wheelchair. Her expression was cold enough to quiet the room. "What do you want?" she demanded. "I can cure you," Daniel said softly, "but I need the food you're about to throw away." Victoria laughed, loud, sharp, mocking. "You expect me to believe a drenched street kid? I've spent millions on top neurologists from Manhattan to LA. And you think you can do what they couldn't?" But Daniel stayed steady. "You take pain meds every day at 2 p.m., he said. 3 white pills, 1 blue, and your legs feel ice cold even when New York is boiling in summer." Victoria's eyes widened. "How do you know that?" "Because I see what your expensive doctors ignore," Daniel replied. "You don't need more medicine. Your soul is hurting, and your body is screaming." She slammed the door, but Daniel already knew. She wasn't physically paralyzed. Her mind was. Days later, Victoria suffered a breakdown. She called emergency services, paramedics rushed in, and Daniel walked in with a Red Cross volunteer vest. "You again?" she whispered. "Yes, ma'am," he said gently. "Tell me where it hurts." "You're not a doctor." "Not yet," he answered, "but I know when the body collapses from a truth the mind refuses to accept." Before he left, he whispered, "One day you'll decide, remain in that chair or stand on your own."